I don't often use the term must buy, especially because in like the way Magic the Gathering works, there's so many different variables that go into pricing and whatnot. However, you probably noticed it in the thumbnail and the title of the Secret Lair, and I'm gonna stand by it here because this is both a really good cause product and something that I'm actually shocked is priced where it is. So we're gonna talk quickly today about the Secret Lair ex National Association of Latino Arts and Cultures. I'm not going to try to pronounce Nuestra Magia, maybe? I don't know. I don't want to pronounce it wrong and offend anybody. I'm very bad with pronunciation. However, this Secret Lair was just essentially shadow dropped an announcement today. It does come out on June 16th, so there is a little bit of time, but it is probably one of the easiest to recommend Secret Lairs that I have ever seen since I've been doing these reviews, and I will be buying it, obviously. So let's talk about the why and get into the video. If you guys do enjoy, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos are posted. And as always, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're planning on buying this Secret Lair and what you think of it as a whole. But let's talk about why I'm so high on it. First of all, this is a charity Secret Lair, similar to the one they did last year with the Extra Life Foundation, where it had Fierce Guardianship, and I said the same thing, that was a pretty good value. But that one was a little bit more expensive. This one is not. This is the same price as every other Secret Lair. And, you know, just kind of talking about the charity a little bit here, they worked with multiple Latinx artists to create illustrations and select cards that were inspired by the many cultures of Latin America. In the spirit of authenticity and creative immersion, we want to do something special with this drop. You'll see alternate names in Spanish and Portuguese on select cards. Additionally, we'll be selling two versions of the drop. One will have Spanish and Portuguese rule text. The other will be English rule text. They'll both be available in non-foil and foil. Now, this will be available on the Magic Secret Lair site from June 16th to July 13th. It will be printed to demand, which is awesome. Obviously, the general Secret Lairs are not, but the fact that this is good for a few reasons, and I'm going to get into the why in a minute here. 50% of the product price will be donated to NALAC, which is the National Association of Latino Arts and Cultures, which we just talked about. So that's awesome. That's a rare W for Wizards on that. Half the cost or half the price, whatever, will be donated, which is great. I often like to call Wizards out when they do shitty things, so when they do something solid, I'm also going to be consistent and give the shout out there on that end as well. So this Secret Lair is going to have, not only is it going to have 7 cards, it's also going to come with tokens. So we've got Tireless Provisioner, which is a good card, obviously not crazy expensive, but still solid in a ton of decks, very good landfall card. The big carrying card of this Secret Lair is Sylvan Library. I am actually shocked this is getting reprinted in here. I'm not shocked because they generally do throw a decent card in these Secret Lairs, but I didn't think it was going to be a card as generically good and sort of timeless as Sylvan Library is. It's like $30 plus for the cheapest version, so that alone basically sells the Secret Lair here. Ancient Green Warden is another one that I'm going to do a quick live lookup for. As we're here, I forgot to check the price on that guy when I looked at everything else, so we're just looking together. Ancient Green Warden's actually like about $6 to $7 for its cheapest variant, and that's another good value reprint added in here with some beautiful artwork. And then, of course, we've got Expressive Iteration. We've got Xenagos, God of Rebels, which both look really nice. Very cool artwork. Lightning Greaves. I think these Lightning Greaves look amazing, and I really want to get like a premium version of Lightning Greaves, so this may just be the one I end up going with on an upgrade. I know we don't often get a lot of like Lightning Greave borderless treatments. They are few and far between, but they typically age really well. And then we've got a Soul Ring, which just, I mean, come on, this is super cool. And then there's a food token and a treasure token. So you get all of this in the Secret Lair for $29.99 for the non-foil and $39.99 for the foil. That means that you are getting essentially 9 cards. I mean, I'm not counting the tokens as quote-unquote value, but they're still pretty cool. They're still part of the drop, and you're getting all of this for $30 or $40 on the foils. Now, just alone, like I said, off Sylvan Library and Ancient Green Warden, you're looking at $40 value, just base, like whatever. Like that's pretty much what we're looking at. And then you add everything else in. Lightning Greaves premium versions have historically done really well regardless, no matter what. And I think if we take a quick look here at the Lightning Greaves, the few like higher end versions, obviously not counting like the Invocations or whatever, the Masterpiece ones, but like the Galaxy Foil one did really well. The Double Masters Borderless one is pretty good value. I mean, $20. The Lost Caverns of Ixalan Box Topper one, another the Secret Lair one that wasn't the Galaxy Foil, they all age well. So it's just another thing to look at from like stat perspective to say like, hey, not only am I supporting a good cause here, but I'm going to be getting well over the actual kind of value of stuff that you're looking for. in this Secret Lair. And I mean, obviously the other cards too are still like decent value, but Soul Ring, I mean, every Soul Ring goes up over time. It's kind of a tried and true method. Some more than others, of course, but this is a really, really cool art for Soul Ring, honestly. So I like that being in here as well. The reason I say must buy is just because it's you know, obviously if you need any of the cards, like Sylvan Library alone pays for this lair, but it's a great cause. It's crazy that it's not marked up at all. And on top of that, the fact that they're donating half the product price, like just all of that alone kind of makes this a no-brainer. Obviously, if you don't have the budget for it, or if you don't need any of the cards and you're just not interested in it, then I wouldn't just buy. I mean, I'm saying must buy as in, like, if any of it interests you, it's absolutely worth it at the price that it is at. And it's again, available. You don't have to FOMO. There's no rush. I mean, this may over time age well, but I don't think it's going to be like crazy spiked early because it's available for about a month to purchase. So you have time, you can budget for it, plan for it, whatever, even if you're working on a lesser budget. But I think Sylvan Library alone sells this, and everything else is just icing on the cake, but it's pretty good quality icing. And all of this, you know, for what would normally be, I mean, normally if you get this many cards in a Secret Lair, they're going to mark it up significantly. I just think it's a great product. I don't mean to be overwhelmingly positive. I know sometimes I skew in that direction, but this is just cool. And obviously I can't speak for you know, for people who are, you know, within the Latin American community specifically. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I'm sure this is cool to see that representation and to see these different artists getting that level of you know, opportunity to do this. So I'm sure it's going to have appeal to those individuals as well. Just overall, a really good product. I don't really think there's much else to say on this. I'm not going to try to draw this video out longer than it needs to be, but I will say I do think it's a pretty cool thing overall, and I definitely will be buying it. And I think if you are looking at it from a value perspective, it will be fine over time too. Like, there's no way this is going to be worth less than what you pay for it, pretty much ever, when you look at the cards that are inside and just kind of consider that blend of factors with the unique artwork and everything else. So high recommendation from me. I mean, not intended as financial advice, but I'm telling you, I'm going to buy it. And if you have the budget, you want the cards, I think it's a no-brainer purchase. So kudos to Wizards for getting one right. And obviously nice to see the charity getting some support here. I do wish that we could apply this type of thing to more Secret Lairs, but I don't want to make this video about that. Obviously, it just shows that when they need to make good sales and do good things, they know how to put together a really good Secret Lair, which of course frustrates me from the perspective of, like, why aren't most Secret Lairs better? But alas, that's, like I said, another conversation for another day. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of this drop. I think it's great. I'm going to be buying it, and hopefully you guys will get it too, and there won't be really any reason to miss out, as it will be print to demand. So kudos to Wizards for actually putting together a good Secret Lair product for once. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you in the next video.